Emma Johnston, one of the most charismatic and vibrant members of TLC's beloved reality series, 7Little Johnstons, is stepping into a milestone that every teenager dreams about: prom night. In a heartwarming and visually delightful exclusive clip released ahead of the show's newest episode, viewers are treated to Emma's journey of finding the perfect prom dress. It's a defining moment not only for Emma, but also for the Johnston family, who have watched her grow into a confident, expressive young woman. Prom for most teens is more than just a dance. It's a rite of passage. For Emma, the experience represents a combination of personal growth, style discovery, and stepping into her individuality with pride. The dress shopping adventure becomes a symbolic moment for Emma as she navigates her fashion choices and expresses her personality through fabric, sparkle, and flair. Emma has always had a flair for fashion. Fans of 7Little Johnstons know her for her fun-loving energy, quick wit, and unique sense of style. She's the kind of person who doesn't shy away from bright colors, bold prints, or bedazzled accessories. So when the time came for her to shop for her prom dress, there was no doubt that it would be a vibrant, memory-making experience, and she didn't disappoint. In the exclusive footage, Emma explores a boutique filled with glimmering prom gowns, each one more dazzling than the next. The selection of dresses she tries on speaks volumes about who she is becoming: a young woman who embraces joy, femininity, and the freedom to choose what makes her feel beautiful. The first gown Emma tries on is a shimmering silver number that instantly lights up the room. Covered in sequins from neckline to hem, the gown hugs her frame while reflecting light with every move she makes. Emma radiates joy as she spins in front of the mirror, clearly enchanted by how the dress captures her love for sparkle and shine. Her face glows with excitement, and while she isn't yet sure if it's the one, the energy she exudes confirms that she's soaking in every second of the moment. As she assesses the silver dress, she talks about wanting to find something that is not only beautiful but also feels like her. Emma is candid in expressing her desire to wear something that reflects her true personality. She's not dressing for anyone else's expectations. Instead, she's chasing that feeling, when a dress isn't just a piece of clothing, but a reflection of who you are inside. That mindset is empowering, and it shows just how much Emma has matured emotionally over the years. The second gown she tries on is dramatically different. This time, a rose gold masterpiece with layers of tulle and a subtle ombre effect that shifts between warm blush and glittering gold. This gown has a fairy tale quality, offering a softer, romantic vibe compared to the previous high-shine silver look. Emma instantly connects with the dress's dreamy silhouette. The gown's fitted bodice and full skirt give it a classic princess feel, but the shimmering layers keep it modern and fresh. Emma's eyes widen when she sees her reflection, clearly moved by how different yet magical the second dress feels. She talks openly about how she loves the drama and femininity of it. The dress makes her feel grown up, like she's stepping into a new chapter. It's the kind of gown that would turn heads the moment she walks into the prom venue. Her family, especially her mom Amber and sister Anna, who've watched Emma grow into this moment, look on with smiles that reflect deep pride. Then comes the third and final dress, a striking deep blue gown adorned with sequins and a plunging neckline. It's bold, elegant, and exudes confidence, perhaps the most mature of the three. The deep hue complements Emma's skin tone beautifully, and the gown's design hugs her curves in a way that flatters and empowers. This isn't just a dress, it's a declaration. It says, "I'm here and I'm proud of who I am." In that moment, there's a palpable shift in Emma's demeanor. The giggles and playful twirls are still there, but layered with them is a new sense of calm. Confidence replaces uncertainty. She carries herself with grace and poise, clearly contemplating not just which dress she likes most, but also what kind of image she wants to present at this milestone event. The blue gown evokes strength and self-assurance, qualities that fans have seen develop in Emma over the past seasons. What makes this experience so special isn't just the dresses, though they are undeniably stunning. It's the larger narrative of growth, confidence, and celebration of individuality that makes Emma's prom dress journey so poignant. As she steps into each gown, she's also stepping into adulthood in her own unique way. Emma's excitement about prom is more than just about the dress. It's about the friends, the dancing, the photos, the lifelong memories. But the dress is a powerful symbol. It represents all the moments that brought her to this point. Her childhood experiences, her family's guidance, her self-discovery, and her cultural identity as an adoptee and young woman with dwarfism, navigating a world not always built to accommodate or celebrate difference. Emma's journey toward prom is a triumphant reminder that beauty doesn't fit one mold. Throughout the clip, Emma's family offers encouragement and feedback, but never overshadow her decisions. They've always supported her independence, and it's beautiful to see how they let her take the lead. They recognize this isn't just about fashion, it's about Emma making choices that reflect her values and preferences. Amber, Trent, and her siblings have walked alongside her through life's challenges and achievements, and now they're watching her shine in one of her biggest teenage moments. This clip serves as a reminder of the power of self-expression and the importance of family support. Emma's ability to try on each dress and decide what makes her feel most beautiful is something every teen should be able to experience. But for fans of 7Little Johnstons, watching Emma do it is especially powerful because it's rooted in years of watching her overcome obstacles, embrace who she is, and lean into her future with courage. Emma's prom shopping journey also subtly touches on broader conversations around fashion and accessibility. She may be petite, but her presence is immense. She knows what works for her body and what doesn't, and she embraces clothing not to hide, but to amplify her personality. This clip, while centered on prom dresses, opens up important conversations about body positivity and representation in the fashion world, especially for people with disabilities or differences. As the clip ends, viewers are left with a sense of joy and anticipation. Emma hasn't revealed her final choice just yet, keeping a bit of mystery alive for the upcoming episode. But no matter which gown she ultimately selects, one thing is certain: she will look and feel absolutely radiant. In many ways, this exclusive clip is more than just a prelude to prom. It's a celebration of Emma's journey as a daughter, sister, friend, and growing young woman. It reflects her resilience, her heart, and her growing understanding of who she is. Whether she chooses the sparkling silver, the dreamy rose gold, or the bold blue, Emma has already made a choice that matters far more. She's choosing to shine on her terms. Liz Johnston, the beloved star of 7Little Johnstons, has embraced motherhood with warmth, grace, and a deep sense of pride since welcoming her daughter Leighton Drew in late 2023. Now, less than 2 years into her parenting journey, Liz finds herself celebrating a major milestone that's captured not only her heart, but also the hearts of the show's devoted viewers. This latest achievement for little Leighton marks a turning point, not just in her growth, but in Liz's evolution as a mother, daughter, and young woman navigating life in the spotlight, while balancing family, career, and her own personal goals. The milestone? Leighton has taken her very first steps, a simple, universal childhood rite of passage, but one that brought immense emotion for Liz and the entire Johnston family. The moment, which Liz shared through a series of heartfelt Instagram photos and videos, featured Leighton wobbling between her mother and her father, Bryce Bolden, both beaming with pride. "She's walking," Liz captioned the post. "Our baby girl is on the move, and there's no stopping her now." Watching her take those first steps was the most emotional and rewarding experience of my life so far. I cried, Bryce cried, even Trent got misty-eyed. She's growing so fast. For longtime fans of 7Little Johnstons, This was more than just an adorable update. It was a front row seat to yet another chapter in the family's ever-evolving story. Layton's milestone felt like a collective win for everyone who has followed Liz since she was a teenager struggling with school, friendships, and identity as a little person in a world not built for her. Now, as a confident mother, she's celebrating not just her daughter's steps, but her own strides into adulthood and maturity. Liz has been remarkably open about her transition into motherhood, and she's found joy in the everyday moments many might take for granted: midnight feedings, teething woes, messy playdates, and bedtime snuggles. She said on multiple occasions that becoming a mother has given her a renewed sense of purpose. "Every milestone she hits makes me feel like we're doing something right," Liz said during a recent interview. "You second-guess everything when you're a new mom. Are you feeding them right? Are they sleeping enough? Is she hitting the right milestones?" But when she stood up on her own and took that first step, "I knew we were okay. More than okay, we're thriving." Motherhood hasn't always been easy for Liz. She's juggled postpartum fatigue, moments of self-doubt, and the added pressure of being in the public eye. But she's tackled those challenges with her signature determination, something fans have admired since the earliest seasons of the show. "She's always been strong," Amber Johnston, Liz's mother, said in a family confessional. But watching her as a mother takes that strength to a whole new level. Liz is patient, she's nurturing, and she's so attentive to Layton. "I'm proud of her every single day." Layton's first steps also shined a spotlight on Bryce, Liz's longtime boyfriend and Layton's father. Though the couple has chosen to raise their daughter outside of marriage for now, they've built a loving, supportive environment where their daughter can thrive. "Bryce is an incredible dad," Liz gushed. "He's hands-on with everything, from changing diapers to bedtime stories. He's right there with me. And the way he lights up when Layton walks to him, that melts me." In the clip Liz shared online, Bryce is seen crouched down, arms open wide, encouraging Layton as she takes slow, uncertain steps toward him. His voice is soft, loving, cheering her on with every movement. "I've never felt anything like it," Bryce later shared. "I knew being a dad would be life-changing, but watching her take those steps, it made everything real in a whole new way. She's becoming her own little person." For the Johnstons, Layton's milestone was more than just a personal moment for Liz and Bryce. It was a moment the entire family came together to celebrate. Amber and Trent, who now wear their Lolly and Poppy titles with pride, were among the first to witness Layton's big achievement. "I was holding her hand 1 minute," Amber said, "and the next, she just let go. She toddled right into Trent's arms. We both stood there stunned. Then we started clapping and crying at the same time." Emma, Anna, Alex, and Jonah were equally enthusiastic, each taking turns cheering on their tiny niece. For Anna, who has been navigating her own complex journey with the family in recent months, it was a rare moment of unity and joy. "Layton has this way of bringing people together," Anna noted. "Whatever tension there might be, it kind of disappears when she's in the room." As always, the Johnstons are documenting every part of the family's journey for their hit TLC series. While not every moment makes it to air, the upcoming season promises to include Layton's milestone and the emotional reactions from her extended family. TLC producers have teased an upcoming episode focused on Layton's first birthday and her first steps, promising an emotional and heartwarming look at the growth of the youngest Johnston family member. "She's going to walk right into viewers' hearts," one producer joked. "It's a beautiful moment, and it captures everything fans love about the show: family, resilience, and a lot of heart." While motherhood now takes center stage for Liz, she's also been quietly building her career and focusing on personal growth. After earning her nursing degree and beginning work in the medical field, Liz has managed to balance a demanding job with full-time motherhood, a feat she credits to careful time management and strong support from Bryce and her family. "There are days when I come home exhausted from a shift," and still have to be mom when I walk in the door," Liz admitted. "But when I see her smiling face when she walks to me at the end of the day, it's all worth it." She's also become more active on social media, using her platform to share insights on parenting as a little person. Liz has made it clear that while parenting presents challenges for everyone, being a little person in a world designed for average-sized individuals introduces unique obstacles, from adapting cribs and baby gates to the judgmental stares from strangers. "Sometimes I can feel people watching when I'm out with Leighton," she shared. "They're curious, sometimes even rude, but I remind myself that my daughter sees me as her hero, and that's all that matters." As Liz and Bryce look to the future, Leighton's latest milestone is just the beginning. The couple has hinted at plans for a new home better suited for a growing toddler, and they've even discussed what schooling might look like down the line. "We want her to have every opportunity," Liz emphasized. "She might be little like us, or she might be average-sized. We don't know yet. But either way, we'll support her every step of the way." Fans are eager to see what's next, not just for Leighton, but for Liz and the entire Johnston clan. From navigating relationships and career transitions to welcoming new family dynamics, the Johnstons continue to prove that their story is as relevant and inspiring as ever. And for Liz, that story is now forever changed by the pitter-patter of tiny footsteps. Leighton's first steps mark a major emotional moment in 7Little Johnstons' history, not just because it's a charming rite of passage, but because it symbolizes everything Liz has grown into: a strong, capable mother, a loving partner, and an inspiring role model. As the camera pans back and we see a giggling toddler running straight into her mother's arms, it's clear that these aren't just milestones for Leighton. They're victories for Liz too. From her teenage struggles to her triumphant steps into adulthood, Liz's journey has come full circle, with baby steps leading the way. Anna Johnston, star of the long-running TLC reality series 7Little Johnstons, has always marched to the beat of her own drum. As the second oldest of the Johnston siblings, Anna is known for her fierce independence, business savvy, and unfiltered honesty. While the show often portrays the tight-knit family dynamics that keep the Johnstons united, recent seasons have hinted at growing tension between Anna and other members of the family, especially her adoptive parents, Trent and Amber. Now, amid ongoing speculation of a family rift, Anna has surprised fans with something else entirely: a rare and heartfelt photo of her boyfriend. The post, shared via Anna's personal Instagram account, quickly captured the attention of fans and followers alike. In the image, Anna is seen smiling brightly beside a tall, dark-haired young man, casually dressed and with an arm around her shoulders. The caption was simple but telling: "Grateful for this one." No tags, no explanations, just a quiet, tender declaration of affection. For fans of 7Little Johnstons, this was a major moment. While the other Johnston siblings, particularly Liz and Jonah, have often shared their relationships on social media or even on the show, Anna has largely kept her love life private. This post marks one of the few times she's publicly acknowledged having a boyfriend, and it couldn't have come at a more emotionally charged moment in her life. Speculation about friction within the Johnston family began brewing months ago. Observant viewers noticed that Anna was conspicuously absent from a number of key family events: graduation ceremonies, group trips, and even holiday gatherings featured on social media or on the show. In one particular episode, Amber and Trent discussed feeling disconnected from one of their older kids without mentioning Anna by name. Still, fans read between the lines. The alleged rift seemed to come to a head when Anna posted a cryptic message to her Instagram stories in early 2025. "Sometimes, the ones who are supposed to love you the most are the first to make you feel small." The message wasn't directly aimed at anyone, but longtime followers assumed it was related to her strained relationship with her parents. Despite all the swirling drama, Anna has continued to thrive independently. Her online boutique, Fizz for Passion, has grown steadily, showcasing her entrepreneurial flair. She recently expanded her product line and celebrated hitting a major milestone: over 100,000 followers on her business Instagram page. Clearly, her drive and ambition remain as strong as ever, even if her family relationships have taken a hit. By sharing a photo of her boyfriend now, Anna may be doing more than simply letting fans into her personal life. It could be a quiet act of rebellion, or perhaps even a statement of self-assurance. With the rest of the Johnston family often emphasizing togetherness, traditional values, and close parental involvement in major life choices, Anna has shown that she's charting her own course. What's more, the timing of the photo's release hasn't gone unnoticed. It came just days after Amber and Trent posted a family photo that excluded Anna, once again fueling speculation about her absence and suggesting that tensions might be far from resolved. Still, others questioned whether sharing the boyfriend now, without context, was intended to deflect attention from the family issues. Anna, as always, hasn't offered further clarification. But then again, she rarely does. Part of her appeal has always been her authenticity. She posts what she wants, when she wants, and lets her audience come to their own conclusions. If Anna continues to see her boyfriend seriously, fans are already wondering, will he appear on 7Little Johnstons? The show, now in its 15th season, has followed the romantic journeys of several Johnston children, including Liz and her now partner Bryce, and Jonah, whose relationships have often been a major plot point. But Anna's love life has always been more elusive. Producers have previously shown only glimpses of her dating experiences, often focusing instead on her business ventures and college life. But with such a public reveal, the door might now be open for fans to learn more, if Anna agrees, of course. Given her more private approach, it's possible she'll keep the relationship off camera, especially if tensions with her parents remain unresolved. Some fans hope the boyfriend might play a positive role in bridging the gap between Anna and her family. Others worry it may deepen the divide if he's not embraced by the rest of the Johnstons. Whatever happens with her family, one thing is clear: Anna has built a devoted fan base that extends beyond the show. She's particularly popular among younger viewers and women who admire her determination to live on her own terms. Her business success and refusal to conform to the more conservative image cultivated by her parents have only added to her appeal. Anna has also become a quiet advocate for adoptees and little people, occasionally opening up about the emotional complexities of being adopted into a large family and growing up with dwarfism. Her vulnerability and strength resonate with many who feel similarly marginalized. In an interview last year, Anna briefly hinted at the struggles she's faced being different, even within her own family. Sometimes people expect you to act a certain way because you're part of a family or on a TV show, she said. But at the end of the day, you have to live your life for you. It was a powerful statement then. Now, with her new relationship and her growing independence, Anna seems to be living that philosophy fully. Though fans may hope for a reconciliation between Anna and her family, it's hard to say what the future holds. For now, Anna appears to be thriving on her own, both personally and professionally. The boyfriend's name hasn't been publicly shared, and Anna hasn't tagged him in any of her photos. This level of discretion suggests she wants to maintain some boundaries, even as she lets fans peek into her private life. Still, as 7Little Johnstons continues to air new episodes, the pressure to address the family rift will likely grow. Whether through a sit-down conversation, a tense reunion, or a candid confession, viewers will be watching closely to see how Anna's story unfolds. Will she and her parents find common ground again, or will she continue to grow away from the family that raised her? What is certain, though, is that Anna Johnston is not afraid to take the spotlight in her own way. Her rare photo with her boyfriend, amid a period of personal turmoil, speaks volumes about her desire to be seen and loved for who she truly is, not just as a daughter or cast member, but as a young woman with her own voice, values, and vision.